All right, the Cleveland Browns, in my opinion, just made the best move of their offseason. There's been a lot of player acquisition, probably not as much as some like, but there's been a lot. We haven't even talked about the backup quarterback. We'll do a video on that for sure coming up this week. But they've done just a ton of different things. And so they've been coaching changes like crazy, but now they're bringing in someone that, quite frankly, is one of the best in the business, one of the absolute best in the game. And it tells me a lot about Stefanski. It tells me a lot about the organization and their willingness and wanting to win. We're also going to talk about a couple moves that the Browns made over the last couple of days that I think should be mentioned. So stick around for those. Before we get into all that, if you have yet to subscribe to this channel, we started this about 9 months ago. And it has been a lot of fun. If you are a Browns fan, we want to be your go-to place for Browns content. Honestly, the Cleveland Browns were one of the first videos that we did on here. It may have been the first video, believe it or not. And because of the popularity in those videos, back in the middle of summer, this channel got off to a very fast start because of Browns fans. So thank you for that. If you've yet to subscribe, please feel free to do so. So what is this move I'm talking about that I like so much? It is the hiring of Mike Vrabel. And when you think bringing in Mike Vrabel, you think to yourself, oh, that dude is a good coach. All right. And we're going to go back into this article in a little bit. But if you don't know much about Vrabel, he's been the head coach of the Tennessee Titans since 2018. All right. His first 2 years there, they went 9-7. And by the way, all this is with Ryan Tannehill, just to be clear. All right. 9-7, 9-7, 11-5, 12-5. All right. Couple of conference championships, by the way. All right. And then 7-10, 6-11 over the last 2 years. This is Vrabel, in my mind, is so similar to like a Mike Tomlin. Like you're never going to have just a team bottom out with him there. Even when you have the ghost of Ryan Tannehill past, along with Will Levis, you go 6-11. Like that's kind of nuts to me. But why have they decided to bring in Vrabel right now, and what is his role with the team going to be? Well, there's a plan. And the plan here, all right, this is Robert Mays says this, as it was communicated to me, is for Vrabel to act as a sounding board for Kevin Stefanski, but also as a resource for a coaching staff with a lot of youth and turnover. So, this speaks volumes. We already know about what Vrabel is and what he can do. This, to me, speaks volumes about the humility that Kevin Stefanski can show in saying, man, oh man, we just brought in a ton of new coaches. I mean, think about it. All right? Alabama and UConn offensive coordinators, Tommy Rees and Nick Charlton, are coming in. All right? Bringing in Deuce Staley. They're bringing in, I'm reading this here, all right? They swapped out Bill Callahan for Andy Dickerson, all right? On the offensive line, they brought in Ken Dorsey to be the new OC. There are new coaches all over the place. So what's so nice, what becomes so nice about this is now Kevin Stefanski doesn't have to take all of that weight, all right? He doesn't have to take all of it. So you have on this team now a current head coach in Kevin Stefanski, a former head coach with actually very similar success to that of Kevin Stefanski in Vrabel, and a former head coach in Jim Schwartz, who is now your defensive coordinator. So you have guys that just have the absolute largest amount of experience on the staff, and then you bring in these young guys. It will help them. All right? Not a former coach. I understand that. The Lions have one of these type of guys in Chris Spielman. He's kind of the, what do you need? I'll do it guy. That's what he is. If you need it, I got you. And so it's one of those that you're looking at with Vrabel here where he's absolutely going to help. There's no doubt about that. All right. I also want to kind of have kind of a unique talk about a player that they're bringing in. And I don't know. I don't know if this makes sense or not, but I'm here for it. Let's check it out. All right. Let's check out. Let's see who this guy is, and we can talk about it a little bit. And hopefully it'll give you a better idea of who he was and what kind of player he was. The Cleveland Browns are bringing in Aaron Lynch. You see him there chasing after a young Patrick Mahomes. And they're bringing him in. It says low risk, high reward. Now, these aren't my words. These are the words of Ian Rappaport. All right. Comeback, ? Former Jags, Bears, 49ers edge rusher Aaron Lynch, who last played for the Jags before entering private business, had a positive workout for the Browns today, a source said. A potential low-risk, high-reward addition to the roster. I think he is a low-risk rotational reward, if that makes sense. I think this guy's going to come in and light the world on fire, all right? I don't think he's going to come in and light the world on fire, but there is depth that is needed at this position. All right, his playing weight. All right, now he's not even an interior defender, so I don't even know what the depth is. But he's currently 31 years old, so it's not like he's aged out. He left at 27. He's 6'6", 270 pounds. He played his college ball at USF. All right, he was drafted by the 49ers. All right, and when you look at his numbers, his first 2 years in the league with the 49ers, he actually played a ridiculously large amount of reps. Almost had 800 snaps in 2015 with the 49ers. That dipped off drastically in 2016 and 2017. He went to the Bears, and he got 350 and 250 snaps, and then his final year in 2020 with Jacksonville, got 152. The best PFF grade he put up was his first year in Chicago of a 72.8. The most sacks he had in a season was 7. He had 22 total sacks. Honestly, not bad. Quarterback hurries, he had 110. All right, when you combine the sacks with the quarterback hits, dude had 65 quarterback hits. That's an impressive number. So do I think this is someone that's going to be sitting here and is going to light the world on fire? No, I don't. But he wants to play football again. And sometimes it's hungry, and you're hungry, and the body's been resting for 4 years, which can mean one of two things. Either he's 31 years old, but his body is more like 28, or his body's just not in game shape, and he won't be able to get it back in game shape. But from what I hear, the workout actually went really well. I don't know. Anyways, I think that's very, very interesting. Very interesting. More excited about Quentin Jefferson, but that's just me. All right. Just wanted to give you that on the back end. The Vrabel hiring is the real point of this video. And if you like that, make sure you leave the comment that you like it. If you think there'll be a problem with egos in the locker room or something like that, let me know if you think that's how it affect it. But mostly just wanted to check in and let you guys know, give you an update from what happened over the weekend. All right, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.